Hey everybody, my name is Deja and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going book shopping. I'm going to go to the used bookstore today because I am actually by my campus, which is across town from where I actually live. So I came down here to do some homework, so I thought I would just show y'all around campus a little bit if you haven't seen any of my vlogs before. Yeah, I'm going to the library to do some homework and do some work for my remote job, and my favorite used bookstore is right down the street from my campus, so I will be going there after I do my work. I don't know if y'all can see, but I literally have like 3 bags of used books, so I'm hoping that they can give me some good credit and I will be able to, buy a couple things if they have stuff. Normally they have good options, they're just expensive, so we'll see how that goes. But as I said, I'm about to go to the library and get some food. I'm really excited. Maybe I will spoil myself and get a chai as well. We'll see, even though I can make a chai at home. Something about it is better. Or maybe I'll get a peach lemonade. Those are cheaper, and I do love a peach lemonade, but there's no raspberry, I don't think. I should have brought raspberry syrup with me, but it's okay. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get a little drinky drink from Starbucks. I was gonna get a Impossible sandwich earlier, but I woke up late, so I will see y'all at the bookstore.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you're winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking the moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off the screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just a day and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season, lay foundation. Make a name for generations, please and make and take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. Hey, hey. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you're winning, or look like you always be working, soaking the moments you live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off the screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. I'm in a place of being pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me, yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off the screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hi.
Tell me if it's cash you like. You be acting classy like you don't really want it. You know that I blast you right. You can get it right on sight. If you really wanna talk that shit, I'm rooting for your Malibu rum, 5 steps from the beach. Pouring up some shots, got me spinning like a DJ. If you keep me coming, I'll stay till the weekday. Now you wanna call now, trying to come on over to my home now. What you want, I don't know what I want now. Guess we doing more than having fun now. I've been feeling ways, I've been thinking you would feel the same. I've been looking for a better space, nah. I don't even got a heart to break, nah. I've been feeling ways, roll it up, smoke it like we ain't got time to waste. All this time trying to put a smile up on your face. Remember how it felt when it was just a little taste? Yes, I've been feeling ways, so what you mean right now? You've been making scenes right now, what you trying to tell me? Acting like a tease right now. You can get to D right now. Got a feeling that you want much more than I'm giving to you. Pull up to a spot, let's talk over Skype. You got some tricks at home, maybe after you can swing through. Since you're such a freak, I got something I could teach you. Now you wanna call now, trying to come on over to my home now. What you want, I don't know what I want now. Guess we doing more than having fun now. I've been feeling ways, I've been thinking you would feel the same. I've been looking for a better space, nah. I don't even got a heart to break, nah. I've been feeling ways, roll it up, smoking like we ain't got time to waste. Promise I'm trying to put a smile up on your face. Remember how it felt when it was just a little taste? 'Cause I've been feeling crazy.
Okay, so I'm sitting outside the store, so hopefully y'all can see me and hopefully nobody really stares at me too much, but I ended up getting $90 of credit. I still have a lot of books, which I'm gonna list on Pango, but I still have $35 left of credit, so I did some damage, but I also still have credit left, so I got rid of a lot of books. $90 in credit is phenomenal. So yeah, I thought I would show y'all what books I ended up getting. So the first two that I saw and grabbed that I showed y'all was Fledgling and Kindred by Octavia E. Butler. Fledgling is about a vampire, and it is super good if you're looking for a vampire book that's horror and by a black author. It is phenomenal, and I absolutely adore this book, so I really wanted a copy. And then I picked up Kindred, which I've never read before, and I don't know what it's about. It says that it's sci-fi. It says Dana, a modern-day black woman, is celebrating her 26th birthday with her new husband when she's snatched abruptly from her home in California and transported to the antebellum South. I actually have read the back of this. It says Rufus, the white son of a plantation owner, is drowning, and Dana has been summoned to save him. Dana is drawn back repeatedly through time to the slave quarters. The stay grows longer, more arduous, and more dangerous until it's uncertain whether or not Dana's life will end long before it has a chance to begin. Sounds so good. I'm happy to pick this up and happy to hopefully read this one soon. And then I picked up Pretty Things by Janelle Brown. I've seen this around, but I don't know what it's about. It says two wildly different women, one a gifter and one an heiress, are brought together by the scam of a lifetime in this page turner. It says Nina once bought into the idea that her fancy liberal arts degree would lead to a fulfilling career. When the dream crashed, she turned to stealing from rich kids in LA alongside her wily Irish boyfriend, Lachlan. Nina learned from the best. Her mother was the original con artist, hustling to give her daughter a decent childhood despite their wayward life. But when her mom gets sick, Nina puts everything on the line to help her, even if it means running her most audacious, dangerous scam yet. Vanessa is a privileged young heiress who wants to make her mark in the world. Instead, she becomes an Instagram influencer, traveling the globe, receiving free clothes and products, and posing for pictures in exotic locales. But behind the covetable facade is a life marked by tragedy. After a broken engagement, Vanessa retreats to her family's sprawling mountain estate, Stonehaven, a mansion of dark secrets not just from Vanessa's past, but from that of a lost and troubled girl named Nina. Nina's, Vanessa's, and Lachlan's paths collide here on the cold shores of Lake Tahoe, where their intertwined lives give way to a winter of aspiration and desire, duplicity and revenge. This dazzling, twisty, mesmerable novel showcases acclaimed author Janelle Brown at her best, as two brilliant, damaged women try to survive the greatest games of deceit and destruction they will ever play. So this sounds so good. I love to see it's giving rich people drama. I absolutely am really excited to read this, even though it's like a wintry thriller, so I'll probably wait till next winter, but I'm super excited for that. And then I also picked up Queen of the Conquered by Case and Callender. I've never seen this one from Case and Callender before, but it sounded really good, and I really enjoyed the work that I've read by Case so far, so I wanted to pick up something else. On the islands of Hans Loki, Sigeri Rose was the only survivor when her family was massacred by the colonizers. Now the king of the islands has declared that he will choose his successor from among eligible noble families, and Sigeri is ready to exact her revenge. It says it's a powerful story of colonialism, conquest, and revenge. Queen of the Conquered starts a riveting epic fantasy duology set in a Caribbean-inspired world. I love books that have themes of colonization and talking about that, so I think that this is going to have a lot related to that, and it's in a Caribbean-inspired world, and I feel like Case and Callender can really write some fantasy, so I'm excited to read a really good fantasy. I thought there was 2 more books left, but there's 3. So this one is by the book by Jasmine Guillory. I've read one Jasmine Guillory, and wasn't really a fan, but I feel like most of her work is pretty like interracial, but this one was 2 black characters, I think. So I saw it and I wanted to pick it up. It says sometimes to truly know a person you have to read between the lines. Isabel is completely lost. When she first began her career in publishing after college, she did not expect to be 25, still living at home, and one of the few black employees at her publishing house. Overworked and underpaid, constantly torn between speaking up or stifling herself, Izzy thinks there must be more to the publishing life. So when she overhears her boss complaining about a beastly high-profile author who has failed to deliver his long-awaited manuscript, Isabel sees an opportunity to prove her self-worth and finally get the recognition she deserves. All she has to do is go to the author's Santa Barbara mansion and give him a pep talk or 3. How hard could it be? But Izzy quickly finds out she's in over her head. Bo Towers is not some celebrity lightweight writing a tell-all memoir. He's jaded and withdrawn, and it turns out just as lost as Izzy. But despite his standoffishness, Izzy needs Bo to deliver, and with her encouragement, his story begins to spill onto the page. They soon discover they have more in common than either of them expected, and as their deadline nears, Izzy and Bo begin to realize that there may be something there that wasn't before. This sounds literally so good. It sounds like a perfect like romance, and it's giving Grumpy Sunshine. I hope that it might have a little something deeper to it and it's not just a rom-com, but Jasmine I feel like is known for writing rom-coms, but this one is kind of like a different size, different cover style than all her other books. So I'm hoping it will deliver something a little different. This one I picked up on a whim, but that's because I've heard of the author CJ Cook. This is The Nesting. It says the woods are creeping in on a nanny and two young girls in this chilling modern gothic thriller. I don't know if y'all can tell, but like I don't be reading the synopsis. I see a book and I'll be like, oh, I've read that before, let me pick it up. Or, oh, I recognize the author, let me pick it up. Oh, that's a cute cover, let me pick it up. Especially at the used bookstore, especially when I have credit. Yeah. It says architect Tom Faraday is determined to finish the high concept, environmentally friendly home he's building in Norway, in the same place where he lost his wife to suicide. It was their dream house and he wants to honor her with it. Lexi Ellis takes a job as his nanny. First of all, Lexi Ellis. Okay, it's giving Ellis Grey and Lexi Grey from Grey's Anatomy, but okay. And immediately falls in love with his two young daughters, especially Gaia. But something feels off in the isolated house nestled in the forest along the forge. Lexi sees mysterious muddy footprints inside the home. The wife's diaries appear in Lexi's room one day, and Gaia keeps telling her about seeing the terrifying sad lady. Soon Lexi suspects that Aurora didn't kill herself and that they are in danger from something far more sinister lurking around them. Sounds really good. I'm nervous because is CJ Cook a woman or a man? Because CJ Cook is giving, oh, it's a woman, thank God, because I was like, I don't really like reading women's perspectives from men. It takes a lot for me to like it. And the last one that I picked up is How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. I've already read this one, and this one's not my favorite Grady Hendrix. I only gave it 3.5 stars, but I do want to finish my Grady Hendrix collection, so I saw this one, and they had one copy for like $15, and this one was $12, so I decided to finally pick it up. And this one is about a haunted house. It talks about grief. It talks about like brother-sister relationships. It's not really, you know, I wouldn't say it's actually like a haunted house. It's more like haunted dolls. So if you don't like dolls, you may not like this, but it has to do more with like haunted dolls and grief and familiar relationships, and these two siblings that are adults trying to deal with the aftermath of their parents' untimely death, where they both died together. Oh, the sun's coming out. Where they both like died together, and now they have to like deal with the house and deal with everything that they left behind, including a haunted doll. So it's really good if you do like these types of stories. I'm just not a huge fan of hauntings, so it just wasn't for me, but I appreciate the writing, and the themes of grief I absolutely adored and loved. So this is my haul. I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books, so that's amazing. They probably took at least 30 or 40, so I feel like it's an even exchange, even though I just bought hella books, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm really happy with what I got. I'm really happy to have gotten rid of some of those books. The rest of them will be going up on Pango. Thank y'all for coming along on this bookstore journey with me. I hope that y'all enjoyed. If you made it to the end, leave the little snake emoji because I love snakes. I have a snake tattoo on my sternum. This cover has a snake, so we'll do a snake today. And I'll see y'all on my next one. Bye, everybody.
Trying to look like you're winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen.